exploCFD, you have a beautiful platform to compare and examine multiple design configuration variants, and importantly, you're able to run them all at the same time. In this case, we're looking at 4 different blast wall configurations to protect a shelter from a levee in a tank some distance away. Here we have 4 different variants with 4 different blast wall configurations to try and protect at least the shelter from a levee that occurs here. The first configuration you see here has a blast wall right in front of the tank. The second one has the blast wall right in front of this first row of offices in the hope that it will protect them and the offices behind. Of course, the first row of offices do provide shielding from the explosion to the second row, but you could still see the shockwave wrapping itself around front row of offices to get to the back. And the same even with the blast wall. In the third case, we focus the blast wall on the shelter here. So this is configuration 3 with a blast wall almost wrapping around the shelter. And in the fourth case, we just have one over here. If we take a look at the maximum overpressure across all time steps, you can see that this region here is of the same sort of magnitude, appears to be the same sort of magnitude. We can, in fact, plot the overpressure for each of these cases along these walls and compare them to the base case, which of course doesn't have any blast wall. You'd be surprised what the results give you. Here are the 4 cases. The dotted black line is in fact the base case without any blast walls. The only one that's even marginally better is the configuration 3 with a blast wall wrapped around the shelter. The others are in fact worse. And even the one that is marginally better would not justify the cost for building such an expensive blast wall. In this case, your best value for money would be from strengthening the shelter or moving it somewhere else, because the other alternatives are simply not effective. And all of this was done in about half an hour on an old laptop. And that's what you get when you unleash the power of exploCFD.